Patrick McNeil back at the intermission. Time now for 10 questions brought to you by Tamarind Optical, and it's part one with Eagles netminder Rémi Delafontaine. Rémi, who's your favorite NHL team?
I will say Montreal Canadiens.
Not a surprising answer from Quebec guys. Are most of your friends home Montreal fans? Do you know a lot of people that are going the other way against the Habs?
I know a lot of people that don't like the Habs, but yeah, I'm one of them that like them.
Whether it's at your home in Quebec or your billets, what's something interesting you have hanging on your wall?
All my hats that I have like a big wall of all my hats that I had for teams that I play or NHL team.
So you're a collector? Do you wear them all, or you just have them just to have them, or a little bit of both?
I just have them to have them.
Yeah, that makes for a pretty cool looking wall, I would say. What's your best subject in school?
I would say math.
We get that a lot. We say the hockey guys like their stats.
Yeah.
You haven't played a lot of games in the Q, but your answer does not have to be a QMJHL player. Who's the toughest forward that you've had to play against?
I will say Justin Cote. He's playing now for Drummondville Voltigeur. I play against him midget AAA and was one of the guys that I had problems to stop him.
We'll be watching for that story if you get the start against Drummondville this year. I like to ask the questions of the young guys like this for somebody older like myself. Have you ever used a map to get somewhere, an actual physical map, or do you always just look up directions on your phone?
I look on my phone.
Okay. Have you ever seen a map before?
Yeah.
Very good. He just doesn't use it to get somewhere. That makes sense. Any level of hockey, again, can be the Q, but it doesn't have to be. What's your favorite rink to play at?
I have to say San Videotron or Halifax.
Just like the big rinks with a lot of fans?
Yeah.
You've done Halifax before. Look forward to seeing the rink in Quebec again this year, since we didn't get to go there last year. We're in October. When people hear this, it'll be Halloween. If you were going trick-or-treating, what is the best treat to get on Halloween?
Chocolate.
Any particular bar you like, or just any of them?
Oh, any of them.
I'm very much with you on that. You come to the Eagles in a trade from Chicoutimi. There was some picks involved, but there was two other players in that trade. Do you remember who they were?
It was against La France.
Yep.
And the other guy that was coming with me, I don't know. Because Chicoutimi is going to pick them to trade it to here.
You're exactly right. It was Mark Rumsey. He didn't actually play in Chicoutimi. They traded for him as part of the trade. So you didn't remember the player, but you remembered the idea of the trade. So very good.
Yeah.
What is something that you find takes too long to do? Something that you wish you could do quicker that takes a long time?
Homework.
Very good answer. I like that you didn't have to think about that. This is the last question for part one. Before this interview, what's the last thing you looked up on Google?
I think it was Formula 1.
Oh, really? Okay. Was that about the race that they had in the U.S.?
Yeah, I was looking for the next race when they were happening.
Okay. Do you have a favorite racer?
Charles Leclerc.
I don't really follow a lot of F1, but I saw they had a big race in the U.S., so it's getting more popular in this part of the world. That is all for part one of 10 questions with Rémi Delafontaine. You're listening to the intermission of Uniglass Plus, Cape Breton Eagles Hockey on 1270 CJCB.